Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13 states, "If a man lies with a male as with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death, their blood is upon them." This verse, stark in its language and severe in its prescribed punishment, stands as a focal point for discussions on sexuality, morality, and the interpretation of ancient texts within contemporary society. Understanding this verse requires a careful examination of its historical context, cultural background, and its place within the broader framework of the Levitical law. This essay delves into the complexities of Leviticus 20:13, exploring its historical and cultural context within ancient Israel. We will examine why the act was deemed an abomination and the implications of mutual culpability stated within the verse. Furthermore, we will differentiate this prohibition from other sexual acts condemned within the Levitical Code, highlighting the severity and uniqueness of the punishment within the ancient Near East. Finally, we will analyze how this verse fits within the broader Holiness Code of Leviticus, before concluding with a brief reflection on the ongoing debate surrounding its relevance in the modern world. To approach Leviticus 20:13 responsibly, one must first understand the world in which it originated. Ancient Israel existed within a complex web of cultural and religious influences, notably distinct from contemporary Western society. The Israelites saw themselves as a people chosen by Yahweh, set apart by a covenant, and bound to uphold his laws. These laws, encompassing various aspects of life, were not merely legal statutes, but reflections of their understanding of divine order and holiness. Within this context, sexual behavior held significance beyond personal pleasure or individual expression. Procreation, central to the covenant promise of a great nation, heavily influenced societal norms. The patriarchal structure further emphasized lineage and inheritance through male offspring. Acts that did not align with these societal structures, including same-sex relations, challenged the established order and were often viewed as threats to social stability and the divinely ordained purpose of the Israelite people. The term abomination used in Leviticus 20:13 carries significant weight. In the Hebrew Bible, abomination, Hebrew tivo'iba to'iva, denotes that which is considered ritually impure, morally repugnant or offensive to Yahweh, and still is today. It signified a transgression against the sacred order, a violation of the covenant relationship between Yahweh and Israel. This concept of holiness, intrinsically linked to purity and separation from anything considered unclean, played a central role in shaping the Israelites' understanding of morality and law. Therefore, labeling male same-sex relations as an abomination reflects the gravity with which such acts were perceived within ancient Israel's religious and social framework. It represented a breach of their understanding of Yahweh's created order, a deviation from the path of righteousness and holiness that Yahweh expected of his chosen people. Leviticus 20:13 explicitly states that both of them have committed an abomination. This phrasing, emphasizing the shared culpability of both parties involved, holds significant weight. It challenges any interpretation that would attempt to place sole blame on one individual, highlighting the understanding of the act as a transgression, entered into willingly by both participants. This concept of mutual accountability, woven throughout the Levitical Code, reinforces the understanding that individuals were responsible for their choices and actions before Yahweh. It underscores the communal nature of sin and righteousness within ancient Israel, where the actions of individuals had implications for the entire community's relationship with Yahweh. In conclusion, we are all the children of Yahweh because none of us created life. So none of us can honestly dictate to what we did not create. So fear, aka love, Yahweh, keep his commandments, and live, Yahweh Shalom.